You ever went to a hotel or a restaurant and you made reservations, and as soon as you got there, they gave you your table, they gave you your keys to your room. It was such a smooth process. You didn't even have to waste a second. They found your name and they said, "Sir, ma'am, follow me." But there was a time where you did not make reservations. They're big on reservations here in Atlanta, the restaurants. And so you went there hoping they would have a seat available, hoping they had a room available, hoping and praying. And they came back and they said, "Sorry, we don't have it. We don't have anything left." Or they say, "Hey, let me see what I can do." You were at their mercy. You were hoping and praying that they had a seat available for you because you did not make a reservation. Well, I want you to start looking at prayer kind of like you're making a reservation. The reason why you want to make a reservation when it comes to prayer is that you already know God goes before you, the scripture says. God goes to make your path straight. So if you send out your prayer before you get there, guess what? God will line up the right people. God will line up this right situation. Just like when you made a reservation, they knew you were coming. And so they prepared a table for you. That's why some companies, when you cancel your reservation last minute, they charge you because they were preparing for you. They were expecting you. So when you pray, they are expecting you. The angels that God has set out are expecting you. And that's why it's so important for you to be a man and woman of your word, because when you pray, God is expecting you to show up. They're putting the right people, the right settings, the right environment for you. So when you don't show up, you got to pay for it. But if you get in the habit of praying before you go, I'm telling you, just pray wherever you go. Yesterday, I went to a photo studio. If you look at my profile, I got a new picture. And I prayed before I went there. I was like, I pray that the photographer and I will connect. You know, we will have a good chemistry, and we really did. But I prayed it because I knew that in the past I've had photographers and we weren't on the same page, and the energy was different. This man was excited to work with me because I prayed. Just a couple weeks ago, I prayed for my nails. Like, I got them done over, but I was like, it's a Saturday and I'm going to pray for them to not be busy because I don't want to be sitting in there all day. So I'll pray everywhere I'm going. I'm like, Lord, I'm praying for favor. I'm praying for guidance. I'm praying for wisdom. I'm praying for the best people to be there. I'm praying for divine connection. Before I even get there, I'm making my reservation. And I want you to start doing that too. I want you to start praying and say, Lord, help me. Whatever is happening for you this holiday before it gets there, pray. I'm going to New York for my birthday. I've already prayed. I've already like, Lord, I'm going to have a great time. The weather is going to be perfect. I'm going to be with the right people. I'm going to be in the right state of mind. Lord, I'm believing you for that. Pray before you go. Make your reservation. If you get in a habit of making your reservation, you'll see the difference between when you don't pray before you go, when you don't pray before you speak, when you don't pray before you do what you do. You're going to see the difference. It's to the point where you'll be like, Lord, I don't want to make this mistake again. Anymore. I don't want to do this again. I'm going to pray before I go. So I want you to start looking at prayer as if you're making a reservation. You're telling God to go before me, clear the way, make a room for me, create the table for me, bring the right people, make a way for me, Lord. Make your reservation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.